more attack space, but also likes to cut in a lot of the times to look for Moira Parsons to check in deep. But don't be surprised if it shifts more into a 4-3-3 shape when defending, with Paige and Haugen tucking inside and taking a shot here and there.
And there it is, and away we go here on what is a Saturday night and Pups at the Pitch night alongside the rest of our fantastic team. No Madison Perez, that's probably the biggest name. 22 games in starts. Probable entering today with a lower extremity injury, but unable to give it a go. Leads the team in a number of categories. On the offensive attack, will we get a whistle here? An early penalty? I think so. Yes, a point to the spot in just the 3rd minute. And Tampa clearly on the front foot, going to work early.
What a risky tackle, and something that Nasello does very well is that she's going to run.
A decisive decision early on, and Tampa will have an opportunity to strike within the first 3 minutes. The run up, the right-footed strike, it's stopped! It's kept down, it would not go. What a start for Lexington in goal.
Didn't look like a foul, she just tripped on her own feet.
The result evens out if you take one perspective. On the other side, here's a chance for Lexington. It was bobbled on the way through, meaning it was deflected after the shot came. And there is Schneider, and through 3.5 minutes, pretty open. I really thought about that. And some special protocols in play tonight. The swinging corner, this one has a chance to go, ricocheting around, somehow it stays out, it still stays out.
A brilliant play by this Tampa Bay side, and how this all started from the corner kick with Paige. It's a lot easier to get ahead on it.
Gabby Provenzano there. 25-year-old making her first start, going right back to work and having to make an acrobatic save on cross-becoming shot was Sarah Cox. Nice cut inside here by Vernis. Extra pass deflected away, works its way for Keane, who gets one off. The goal scorer, or excuse me, Wisnewski getting it off. Left-footed ball sent ahead. Flag stays down. Here's Fløe, right foot, waiting on it. The settle, the fire, and there it is! What a strike! Victoria Haugen just lets it loose. The defender had space and buries it for a 1-0 Tampa lead. Action should be.
What a great strike by Haugen. Fløe looking to connect, opening her body and connecting with Haugen across the field. Just changing that point of attack makes such a difference. And Haugen just looking up, controlling, and taking.
And there is the first half whistle. And Tampa Bay leads it 1-0 on the goal from Haugen. And 30 seconds left before stoppage time at 44:30. And Cecilie Fløe picking up the assist. And there is the second half whistle, and away we go. Again, if you're just joining us, it's Lexington in the home whites. Winning plays. Put a couple of those together. Ball over the top. Some speed here. Confrontation, it's one. Here comes the left foot. Walking it in for Fløe. Drops it back. Far post, just wide. A great chance and nearly 2-0.
A wonderful service to Going, and she did a magnificent job using her body and her legs to cover the ball. I would have just taken that shot with my left foot because she had the goal wide open. Beautiful job.
Frankly, she baited me a little bit too, bringing on the defenders. Created that lane, Fløe that is.
She created her own space. And that is something that you can't. I feel like they would, because they have the goggles also for the dogs.
Goggles,
and I use the
right.
goggles for my dog whenever we go on the boat.
my dog George would not, never mind a rain jacket or goggles. Here's a chance. Goins cutting it back. Goins gets inside, fires, and scores! What a way to change this matchup to 2-0. And Parker Goins picks up her second of the season. And the halftime sub puts Tampa comfortably in front.
What a great pass and run behind the defenders by Groin. She was able to read the play ahead of time and not catch herself off sides with an incredible finish.
The whistle blows, first run goes by. Here's Vernis towards goal. The adjustment made by the keeper, and it's kept out. Going one direction, then Schneider changing and going to the right.
Amazing placement and the curve that she put on the ball. It makes it hard for a goalkeeper.
Cleared out of the immediate danger area. Tampa up 2-0. Going to sweep the season series and grab all 12 points from Lexington. Dangerous cross through.
Dangerous.
Chipped back in by Vernis. Dangerous again, but not as dangerous as the last one. Follow-up try, low. Caught an own man. Second opportunity. Needs a third. Oh, Schneider got there somehow.
Exhausting their options, trying to get that service into the box, but no one could get ahead on it. Good stuff by Tampa Bay, getting that ball out. Unfortunate that Tori got that red card. She spent so much time injured.
Here's an opportunity. Numbers ahead for Tampa, looking for the exclamation point.
And a beautiful finish with the inside of her foot, placing it perfectly.
Get out of Lexington with 3 points, with 3 goals, and hoping for a clean sheet. Sydney Schneider may have just secured her second straight, and that is indeed the case. Full time in Lexington. Tampa Bay wins it 3-0.